One of my philosophies for scaling your business, your life, is to buy back your time. The challenge is for many of you, even though you understand the buyback principle and you start building and delegating and replacing and investing in yourself, you have these assassins, okay? These habits that are gonna absolutely continue to eat away at your ability to do more. And if I don't show you what they are and spotlight them on, I guarantee in a decade you're gonna wake up and go, holy cow, I can't believe that I've been driving with the handbrake on, that I've been dragging this boulder of time-sucking habits with me that's killing your ability to produce more time so you could be there for your family, for your team, for your customers. That's what I want to share with you. The staller, okay? The staller is somebody, okay, not you, somebody you know, that drags their feet to make a decision. That literally the decision stresses them out, and instead of making a decision, they just make no decision. And a lot of time this shows up as opportunity in their inbox, right? Where, you know, a partner reaches out and says, hey, I have the opportunity to triple your business next month. And instead of engaging in that email, responding right away and being super excited, they're like, ooh, I don't know, let me just put that in my follow-up folder, right? Or they have a friend that reaches out and say, hey, I've got this opportunity, we need to talk. And they're like, oh, you know, like I'd love to, but you know, let's schedule a call in a week. And what they realize is that it's costing you momentum. It's costing you velocity. Being a staller, putting off critical decisions that could move your business forward. If you take a 12-month timeline and you have, let's say, a dozen of these opportunities that show up in your life and it takes you on average a month to respond, those things add up and it stretches your ability to grow. But if you can pull those back, be a decision maker, schedule the call, move it forward, not be fearful. Know that there is a difference between a decision that can't be undone versus the decision that can be undone. And don't treat the ones that can be undone like the ones that can't, right? Hiring somebody can be undone, you fire them. Buying another company, really hard to undo it once you've acquired them, okay? You can't treat those the same. Installers are the worst at buying time because they're missing opportunity and they're not able to compress their business growth because they stall. Number two is called the speed demon, okay? And this person is almost the opposite of the staller. They move too quick. They look for the cheapest, the fastest, the options. They're too trustworthy. You know, they're like, oh, you've got a heartbeat and can fog a mirror? Perfect, we're gonna hire you, right? And guess what happens? They have to deal with the downside of putting somebody on the team that wasn't qualified, wasn't scheduled. They didn't have enough time to train them, and the hire blows up in their face. And it eats up all their time because they have to like make up for all the customers that are upset and like deal with the downside, and it creates chaos. And people are like, but I'm doing it in the name of speed. It's like, what are you talking about? Slow down a little bit. You know, create some guide rails for yourself, some rules for like, if these things are true, then I can hire that. And if you keep making the same mistake over and over again, then you're not actually buying back your time. You're using the moving as a speed as a reason to be irresponsible in your decision making.